Living with bears in Katmai National Park is a privilege that comes with new adventures each and every day. It's still surreal to me that I get to watch stuff like this even just on my walk to work in the mornings. However, living with these bears comes with some inherent responsibilities and challenges along the way.
Hi, Bear.
If you spend enough time in Katmai, it's not an if, but
Hi, Bear.
when you have a close encounter with bears.
Hi, Bear.
Hello.
Hi, Bear.
And it's important to remember that
Have a
the
good
bears
evening.
always have the right of way. I have the awesome opportunity to drive the Valley of 10,000 Smokes tour bus, and when working, the bears can be a bit challenging, like on my walk to work when they like to just come out of the woods. Or when I'm in the bus and I can't move because a bear is standing outside the bus. And at the end of the day, when it's time to park the bus again, sometimes I can't move then either. Now, I don't drive the bus every day, and on the days I don't drive, I get to catch and unload the planes from Katmai Air coming to Brook Lodge. And as you can imagine, the bears like to make that a bit challenging as well. Sometimes when you're so focused on catching a plane, you need a friend to let you know, hey, there's a bear coming your way.
That works. Stop pushing like that. Just get on the float.
And when you find yourself in this situation, the best thing to do is just get on the float of the plane. Bear delays in Katmai are a real thing. This plane was actually fully loaded with passengers who had just arrived, and no better way to be welcomed than a bear keeping you stuck on the plane.
Jason, can you tell 9-1 to do loops for a moment?
And as you just heard my friend Jonathan say, sometimes we have to tell the planes to sit in the water a little bit so we can let the bear pass by.
He's not responding to me. Hopefully it's easier.
And in case you were wondering, this is the perspective of what it looks like to get stuck on the float of the plane as the bear walks by. Some days you come across a bear that's just extra curious, and they like to make things a little more interesting. Bears are what we're all here for, and even when they're trying to take a leak in your office, they still make the job really fun. Fishing with bears is a whole different set of challenges. Those who go fishing still have to abide by the same 50-yard rule, and sometimes you realize, I'm a bit too close. Sometimes, too, the bears don't really know which way they want to go, and they can make it hard for you trying to plan your route out of the river. Some days you can't even get all the way into the river before the bears are already taking over your fishing spot. Every now and again, you see a fisherman who really just doesn't want to give it up. But this is the bears' home, and inevitably, they win out. Curious cubs especially enjoy when fishermen bring them new toys to play with, like this really big expensive one next to the lake. And every now and again, you get a moment where the bears are far enough away and they allow you to fish. And in those moments, it's truly extraordinary. It still is so amazing to me how tolerant these bears are of human presence. But I appreciate it, and I know our guests do too. And personally speaking, I gotta say, there's nothing better than living with bears.